This is the Chapel Royal of St James's Palace, a place truly steeped in British royal history. The palace itself was built for King Henry VIII from 1531. Henry and Anne Boleyn intended it as essentially the nursery home for their future child. The child was born in September 1533. The hoped-for son was in fact a daughter, the future Queen Elizabeth I, and Anne Boleyn was executed before the palace was completed. St James's is considered today the most senior royal palace, so for example it's where the proclamation of the King took place in 2022 here on Friary Court. The Chapel Royal dates predominantly back to the original construction and has seen a huge amount of royal history. On the ceiling of the chapel you can see the entwined letters H and A, but these they think are in fact for Henry and Anne of Cleves, Henry's fourth wife. The marble floored aisle is original, so it's amazing to think that you're literally walking in the footsteps here of every monarch from Henry VIII onwards. Elizabeth I prayed here in the chapel for the success of the English fleet against the Spanish Armada. It's said by some that the heart of Mary I, or Bloody Mary as she's sometimes known, is buried in a casket underneath the altar. The team showing me around told me this is essentially chapel mythology really, with no written evidence, but a few years ago an X-ray machine did detect that there was a casket underneath the floor below the altar, so who knows. Many royal marriages have taken place here, including that of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert in 1840. Baptisms here include those of Charles II, Queen Anne, and more recently Prince George and Prince Louis. Other details included this stunning stained glass window by John Napper commemorating Queen Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee in 2002, displaying the names of countries in the Commonwealth. Some of the chapel plate was also laid out for my visit. These date back to 1661 and are officially part of the Crown Jewels. St James's Palace have very recently started public tours, and Sunday services in the chapel are open to the public from October through to late July.